As you can see, there's a huge, perfect shed. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. We're here at the Everglades Outpost in my little serpentarium snake room. Right over here, I have two friends hanging out. My boy Ryan. He came all the way from California. He's working with venomous and crocodilian. Crocodile Kyle. You guys may have seen him in previous videos on YouTube. He keeps a crazy collection of crocodilians. For me, I'm drooling. That's insane seeing the stuff he's got. So today, I'm taking care of my snakes. You guys haven't seen much of me in a while. I took a little bit of a break. But now we're back. We got bioactive setups cooking. I got animals to feed. I got enclosures to clean. So let's get cooking. I got a nice bowl of delectables right here. I'm gonna head down here and give your favorite crocodilian something to eat. Ziggy. I've got some shrimp for him. Lately he's been eating rat pups and croc chow and all that good stuff, but I want to mix it up, give him a little bit of a variance diet. I'm gonna give him some shrimp. Break off a couple little pieces and we'll do the little call for him. Ziggy! Come on, Ziggy! Come on, Ziggy! Make an effort. Oh, there we go. He's getting really big because before he could barely even get up here. Now he's getting pretty large where he ends up all the way up at the lip of the enclosure. So he's gaining a lot of size. He's doing really good. He's just growing a lot. He's growing like a weed. Ziggy! Come on! Come on. Good crocodile. And as a little piece of resistance, I put some shrimp. Yeah, it's a little bit of a vary, but nothing like a nice juicy rat pup. A lot of gut content. Ready? There we go. A little too late for that pop. That's okay. He gets the idea. And it's funny because I put all these oh, don't get scared. I put all these mosquito fish in here to serve as a potential food for the animal, but they're actually just cleaning him. They go up to him, they pick his toes, and they pick all the poop, and they pick his leftovers. Look at that. So he's gonna swallow up that rat pup. It's a nice little meal along with that shrimp. And now, what I need to do is service some snake enclosures. So I'm gonna leave Ziggy alone. And what we're gonna do now is take out the Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. Take out its big shed. It's been in the shedding process for a week. That's a really long time. It finally popped the shed off and it looks amazing. So let's go. All right, so we're here with the Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. And as you can see, there's a huge, perfect shed, one whole entire piece. Look at this, beautiful snake. After the shedding process, the skin stretches out a lot more than the snake itself, so it's not a good estimate of how big it really is. But still, extending that shed out as much as possible, this is still a massive snake. I'm 5'11", this is all kinked up, it's not fully spread out, and look how big it is. That's a lot of snake. So I'm going to take this skin and leave it right over here in the corner, so when you come visit the Everglades Outpost, I'll give it to you as a gift. Now, let me see how this guy looks. Right now he's just chilling right on that heat. This snake came from Jesse Black, a really well-known hawk keeper, really well-known for keeping large rattlesnakes and really good-looking king cobras. Famous for keeping them in big walk-in enclosures where he's been successful at breeding king cobras in captivity here in America. So that's definitely a guy like me, or a guy that I look up to for working with such a badass species successfully. Look at that. Beautiful Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. So there you go. Mexican West Coast rattlesnake, looking good. I'm gonna stick this big boy right back inside the enclosure. Look at the coloration. Brand new scales to show off after shedding off that old skin. Look at that rattle. Another bead right on that rattle. Every time they shed, there's another bead added. And you actually see right here, that's where the cloaca starts. That's where he goes to the bathroom. And then this would be the actual tail of the snake. So I'm gonna close this up. There we go, all locked in a second. And now, we have to go see Kevin. If you look over here, Kevin's no longer in this enclosure. No, Kevin didn't die. Stop crying, wipe your tears, he's fine, he's over here. What happened was, I put Kevin in this big enclosure because in my mind, I was thinking, okay, that's a big, beautiful enclosure. Lots of space for the snake, better than being in the vision cage. Adding more space to his area so he can stretch out. Seems like a good idea, right? What I didn't realize is that these old school neodesha cages, come, I'll show you. These old school neodesha cages have very poor ventilation. Look how big this vent is. It's really small, and there's only like 4 in here, and they're not even placed in the right area. So when he would go to the bathroom, it was a huge spike of ammonia in the air, so he couldn't even breathe. He's basically gonna asphyxiate on all that. So I had to get him out of there. I cleaned out the enclosure, and then I noticed on his chin, he had like, not scale rot, but almost like stuck scales on the bottom of his jaw, and it held moisture and bacteria from the fecal matter in there. So it was like the beginning of scale rot, but it was more like a fungal infection. My buddy Justin came over here. He helped me take care of Kevin. We were soaking him, treating his chin. We were peeling off the old dead skin and using Lotrimin to kill any fungal infection that is on that chin. So right now what we're gonna do is treat Kevin. He's in here. Like I said, he's been doing pretty good. His chin looks way better than it did before. So let me just be clear and say that. So Kevin's doing good. I just haven't been filming him. I haven't really been filming anything, really. Been so busy setting up enclosures out here. Just gotta get the right key. There we go. Alright. Hey Kevin, you can see he's hooded up right here. He knows what's going on. He's already been through it a couple times. And he knows I'm not trying to hurt him, but I'll tell you what, he's definitely sick of being handled behind the neck the way I have to treat him. But as you can see, he likes to posture. He goes back in. He's not out to get me. He's just being defensive. This is not an animal that looks to see conflict. It looks to hide and reserve its venom. Although it's the largest venomous snake on the planet, it doesn't mean it wants to use its venom for you. So I'm going to put Kevin on the ground right there. Stay. Good Kevin. And what I'm going to do is take this Lotrimin and somehow apply it to my king cobra's neck. So Kevin, I'm going to need you to turn around, or at least let me get to your backside. Kevin. Don't be upset, okay? So I got my Lotrimin. What I want to do there we go. We're going to start smoothly restrain him right to the neck like that. And then it's time to apply the Lotrimin, just like so. There we go. And now we have to rub it into his chin, just like a young child. He does not like being medicated. There we go. Take off all that excess cream, and then I'm going to let go of him gently. There we go. No hard feelings, no hard feelings. Let me just wipe my hand off really good. There we go. Awesome. And now we can put Kevin back, but I'll keep him out for 1 second because I know you guys are dying to see how he's doing. There we go. Kevin the king cobra, the king of all snakes, the one that you guys love the most. I'm going to put him back now. There we go. Nice and smooth. Come on. Back inside there. Just supporting his body as he goes in. Because like I've said in the past, snakes are just one big spine. It is very easy to injure them. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to put all these snake bags back on the glass because now that he doesn't have a snake box to hide in, he does need a visual barrier so we don't stress him out. Anyways, I'm going to get on to covering this up. I will see you guys on the next one. Stay beautiful. Stay safe. Watch out for messing with king cobras and be careful when you medicate their faces. See you on the next one.